Well, good morning. This morning we're going to quickly talk about changing the way you think about reports and dashlets. Historically, we've always built reports and dashlets to record on a historical situation where these are reporting on the results of effort, like here's my current pipeline based on all the sales effort, or here's the current queue of work of cases that need to be served. And historically, they've only ever been used for somebody to sort of say, well, what's the result of my effort? What do I need to do next? Now, actually, we want to change your thinking and give you an opportunity to start to work as a team differently. So if I was to look at the calls scheduled, which we've got a little report that we spun up for this demonstration, we've got a list of phone calls that need to be made by the team for a given purpose. Now, historically, that would then mean that the users would go and they'd go to their dashlet and they would have a list of reports that they would need to do and they'd click through it. The new dynamics means that Jim, if he was logging in, could click on his part of the pie and actually see the two calls that he needs to make, which is actually part of the larger call schedule that needs to be done. And Jim could then go in and he could make the phone calls, and I won't simulate making those, but he would simply go into the database and he would actually say, I've held those calls, I've actually done my job. And he would then go and save them, so that they had actually moved from scheduled to held, which was part of the filter criteria for this report. And when he zooms back out and then he refreshes the chart, Jim's report has now actually changed and his work is now done. So you can see that you're visually changing the report as it goes in, and everybody can now see that Jim's done his calls. This becomes a really nice way to collaborate. It actually changes the dynamics of the report because now you're literally saying, I want to work on that report. I want to do the calls that needs to make. This can also equally be applied to customer service cases or anything else where you can drill in and say, I've got this work to do and I will do this work, and that will actually visually change the report and everybody can see I'm doing my thing. Now, I think this is actually a really valuable insight, and it changes the way that dashlets and reports used, because it now means that managers can actually visualize what result they're looking to do, be able to represent it and share it on all the shared dashlets for the users, and then simply say, work on your part of the pie. And while I'll be able to watch to see that it's actually being done, the user will get the satisfaction of going, see, my work is done. I have actually impacted that chart. That's quite important for their peace of mind, because they actually now start to have a visual effect on what is going in the office. So we'd like you to have a bit of a think about it. We think this is actually quite an exciting way of working on the performance of the office. If you would have any inquiries about how you might apply this for you, please get in touch with us, or about anything else, and we'd be delighted to have a chat with you and show you how that you can use this in your office. So until next time, we'll speak to you soon.